on then.
All right.
There's a story about the NSA using Angry Birds on people's cell phones to spy on people.
Which is actually pretty brilliant.
Yeah, because everybody had Angry Birds
and
on their
Candy
cell phone.
Crush too. That's another good one.
Yeah, people get addicted to that, and it costs money. Candy Crush, which is pretty crazy.
I actually don't play the games.
And the NSA knows what you're up to, and a little Angry Bird may be to blame. The agency using cell phone apps to access personal information. Kelly Wright joins us now with what consumers need to know. Kelly?
Heather, good morning. The startling revelation comes from NSA leaker Edward Snowden. It's another leak, and some say another cause for concern. Snowden's latest leak of documents shows how the NSA, along with the Division of Great Britain's Government Communications, can zero in on your location when you're using Google Maps or posting a picture on Facebook and Twitter. Also, when you're playing the popular game Angry Birds on your smartphone, player beware. Big Brother could be watching your every move, gathering knowledge of your age, sex, and other personal information.
It's something that, you wouldn't expect out of a game in your phone, so I don't think it's right.
Electronic devices are feeding each other information. It's just kind of scary how fast your information travels.
The White House defends the NSA, adding the agency is not spying on average Americans, but on people who are potential threats to the country.
Okay.
Potential threats.
Threats to be determined by the government.
Potential. Yeah, who do we know who's a potential
How is
threat?
anyone surprised by this? Your phone is designed for connectivity. There's so many ways for your data to be shared, whether you want it to or not.
Yeah, but I'm not necessarily surprised. I just don't like it,
Yeah.
It could be changed conceivably, and I think it should be. It's not a matter of
But do you not want the government, or do you care about the private companies having your data too? Because they're still going to have it, regardless, unless you stop them from collecting it.
I just feel like there should be more control over who companies share data with, and when you share your data with a company, it should be more confidential.
So you basically want more like the European Union laws on privacy.
I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah, but the United States is spying on countries in the European Union, so it's like, I guess you'll get spied on by the U.S. no matter where you live.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so how does that work exactly? Like, hey, we're the United States, so we get to spy on the citizens of every country everywhere.
We were spying on their leaders, too.
For potential threats.
Yeah, well, of course I'm not saying we shouldn't look out for potential threats, but that we used to have a little thing where, we used intelligence to figure out who the suspect was. We didn't use surveillance as intelligence gathering.
Yeah. Yeah, there's...
It's not like spies used to just walk around the city to see if anything is going on anywhere. Let's check in every house to see if maybe, a terrorist is here.
Now all the terrorists know not to use Angry Birds.
Yeah, someone in the chat room just a few seconds ago actually said, "Why the fuck would terrorists play Angry Birds?"
That's what I was just thinking. Like, all these terrorists are coming, and you.
Well, why?
It's a fun game.
Wait a minute. Why wouldn't terrorists play Angry Birds?
Yeah, it's a fun game. What the hell?
I don't understand why a terrorist wouldn't play.
What better game to kill time while you're building bombs and shit?
Maybe that's why the bombs usually don't go off.
Terrorists take shits too.
Right, I know, but wouldn't you, though? Wouldn't you use, a phone that couldn't be, you would use, a track phone, and I don't think you'd be really connecting to the internet, just because, you never know.
If they're, if they're, undercover, they'd probably have maybe, a public phone and then their track phone, And I'm sure some of them have fucking smartphones.
I can see the headline already. Terrorists captured through Angry Birds.
We told you it was keeping us safer.
See?
Well,
the headline would just be, see?
Well, now they have a lot of programs that will encrypt your data on your phone, though, so you could conceivably have a smartphone and still be communicating with someone as long as they have the same app or program running on their device.
Wow. Yeah, that's...
And most of it's open source, too, so it doesn't even cost anything.
Let's see what else Fox News had to say. There's 40 seconds left.
The NSA, in its collection, is focused on the communication of people who are valid foreign intelligence targets. They are not focused on the information of ordinary Americans.
Well, that not...
it's just all so vague. There's nothing specific there. It's we're just investigating potential threats, not ordinary Americans. who gets to define these terms?
Yeah, and it seems like Angry Birds is something that ordinary Americans would play, because I know I've played it before.
But you're a potential terrorist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is just I don't agree with this on a fundamental level. I don't think that most people should or do. I mean, this is just like, you know, this is the Soylent Green is people moment where you're just like, oh shit, this is like really fucked up now. Maybe we should do something. We won't though, don't worry.
I feel like this is like people are just getting used to it. Like people are just getting used to their privacy being taken away. So like at first people are gonna be like, oh, I can't believe this is going on. But like, you know, they're just gonna accept it. They're not gonna do anything to really change it because they don't care that much. You know, they're gonna just take what they say and be like, oh yeah, they're only using it for the terrorists, not us ordinary Americans. And then they're just gonna move on with their life and that's it. So it's like,
Yeah.
no one's ever gonna try to fix it. It's just we're pretty much just screwed.
Yeah, as far as that goes, I just don't have any hope anymore at all for that kind of stuff to stop all the mass surveillance on pretty much anyone they want.
There's no way it will.
Yeah.
I don't have any hope that it'll stop, but I just still feel like it's necessary to advocate for it to stop on the off chance that people will give a shit at some point.
And encrypt all devices still.